Okay, so hi guys, I'm back home. And I'm back home because it's like one day I realized that when I bought McDonald's, and then of course I didn't trust the food because anybody could cough on my food or around my food, something like that, because people don't like wearing masks. And I just decided to come back home and use the microwave home. I actually kept losing my appetite again, again, again. You know what I mean? I regained some of my appetite, then lost my appetite because my dad kept putting me down. But anyway, I'm back home. Ooh, I'm so tired, but it's just like when I got back home and I lay down in bed, I just absolutely passed out because I was so tired. My dog, I remember my dog was in the car and he seemed like he got pretty sick of me too because I wanted to listen to music and I wanted to move around. But the thing about that is that when you're in a car, you're like in a much smaller surrounding. So it's like my dog will wake up and wake up and wake up. And then my dog will get to a point where he'll just be like this. Like, but he does that out of his mouth, not his nose. But that means that he's sighing, right? And I'm like, okay, oh snap, my dog's sighing, and I'm just making all these noises. So I have to be extra quiet. What's that? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just came back home. My dad actually cleaned. He didn't clean, but he actually hired the guy to. Yeah, he cleaned, but he hired the guy to pick up the carpet, and then me and my dad cleaned the floor after that. Clean. I cleaned it a couple times. He cleaned a couple times. All that stuff. You know how it goes, but yeah, because the floor needs help. You put the bleach in the water. You put all the chemicals in the water. Make sure everything's getting eaten up and everything gets fresh and all that. Sweeping and sweeping and sweeping and all that. Um, this is how it look right now, actually, in case you guys want to see it. I don't want to put it so like in obvious. This is how it look. See the floor? Okay. So anyway, guys. Oh yeah, I got into a fight with some crazy ass man, right? So anyway, my dad took my stuff out and then put the stuff on the trash pile, right? On the trash pile, he put some bags out on the trash pile. And what happened is that there was this guy, right? He was this white guy, and he was just nasty as I don't know what. He literally took out all of my personal belongings. He took out all my personal belongings, and then he put them all over the sidewalk. Like, he literally opened the bag and poured it all out on the sidewalk. And I was just so frustrated at that because I was like, there's a bug in this room, y'all. And then because I was like, why would you take somebody's personal stuff, right? And then put that out all on the sidewalk. So I told him not to do that, told him to pick it up. The man fussing and fussing and fussing about everything. Yeah, so anyway, he left eventually. I got his license plate, y'all. Because I had to record the dude because he was just so nasty. Why don't people just ask another person for something? You understand what I mean? Well, and he was about to take my coin because he found a coin in the garbage bag. I didn't even know a coin was in there. But that's like so embarrassing because it's like I had my bathing suit out on the sidewalk. I had female box, a female box, like passing something out on the sidewalk, and that's like super embarrassing. He took it and he poured it all out, and then you about to leave it there. I told the guy to pick it up. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna pick it up." Anyway, a whole bunch of fussing, and then he eventually picked up. The only reason he didn't make off he took the coin out of his pocket because he took the coin, then he threw it on the ground. And I'm like, yo, that's very rude. Yeah, he's very rude. So I don't know. Maybe I should have got my dog on his ass. But when it comes down to like people and your property and all that stuff, it's like you really cannot defend anything on your property. Really, you could just ask them to leave. It's like you can't just beat them up or nothing or hit them or pistol whip them or get the dog on them or something like that. You can't do nothing like that. At least like over here, because technically self-defense is when you defend yourself or another person, right? You can't really touch another person just because you don't like them on your property taking something. To me, like, it's kind of ridiculous because it's like my personal property is basically, a combination of, my thoughts and, who I am and all that stuff. And then it's like, my thoughts are who I am, and it's like they're stealing like a piece of me when they're stealing from me. It's like it's trash, but then again, the trash is still my property, so it's like, I mean, it's not my property, it's my dad's property, but that man ain't gotta know that. Bye, guys.